These are the chakras. Oh, these are the chakras. You got crown chakra at the top of your head. You got the third eye chakra between your forehead. You got the throat chakra in your neck, which is mine. That's aggravating me right now. You got the heart chakra, which obviously is in your chest and your heart. You got the solar plex, which is in your stomach, top in your stomach. And then you got the sacral chakra, which is in your gut. And then you have the root chakra, which is at your root, at your base, at your like private areas, basically. So yeah. Okay, these are oracles. These are not the tarot deck. This is just the oracles, and I just post some oracles just to have some like things to say at the same time as the tarot reading. This one is speaking to me. That's at the bottom, so I'm going to read this. It says, 27, Spark of Divine. I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize I am a part of all creation. So for oracles, it'll have like things to tell yourself, like to help you balance your chakras. So I'm going to read this again, and if you feel like you needed that, you say it to yourself, like for the next few days. I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize I am part of all creation. Some other ones came out, but I'm going to read them as I'm going through the tarot also. Alright. So this reading is for the full moon that's coming up on June 11th, 2025. But this is also timeless. But this is where I'm at right now. So if this resonates with you at any time, or if you came across it and you just wanted to watch it, it might have something important for you right now, because time is a man-made thing, not a spirit-led thing. So yeah, it's basically timeless. So I've been feeling a lot of crazy, weird energy, a lot of weird, not weird, I hate to say weird because I know what it is. It's really God, it's the Holy Spirit. Janelle just woke up. Janelle's so nosy. Janelle's so nosy. I'm gonna let Janelle play with it. Let me keep these over here. Okay, so again, my throat chakra has been feeling. I don't gotta whisper no more now that she woke. She not really. She should be going to taking a nap still, but she's so nosy. That's the Virgo in her. I'm sorry. I love you. I love that Virgo-ness. I love Beyonce, and I love my auntie Miko. And I love my ex. Oh, that card fell. Okay. Janelle want to be all up in the mix, so I'm going to just tell y'all the oracles. And whenever I feel like during the reading it resonates, I'll just like reiterate the fact that the oracle came out for that. So we got 11, water elemental. You see that? I love mermaids. And then there's also a dolphin. It says, I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. Okay, that goes with something that's going on in the astrology right now. And 11 reminds me of, this whole card is giving Pisces vibes. This whole card is like Pisces to a T. Then we got 29, balance, and it has a zebra and a woman with a cool yin and yang tattoo. And it says, I understand and embrace the opposing forces in life that bring about balance. Yes, period, Janelle. Then we got 25, spirit guides. And you got a woman looking down at her bright little light with the spirit guide behind her. Ouch, Janelle, you just stabbed me with this pencil. Her spirit guide behind her with the same light, but even brighter. Well, even bigger. They're the same amount of bright, but even bigger. And it says, I open my heart to my guides and trust in the wisdom they share with me. I feel like that should be like the biggest thing. Everybody should be so trusting of their intuition and should be aware that your ancestors who are the most connected to you, so whoever's blood you inherited through your parents, because you don't inherit every single part of your parents' DNA, you inherit certain strands, and they inherited certain strands of their parents too. So whoever in your life, well, in your lineage that you have strands from are your spirit guides, basically. So again, I open my heart to my guides and trust in the wisdom they share with me. And then we got 35 nature spirits. And the summer solstice is coming up, and that has to do with grounding yourself in nature. I respect all of nature's elemental beings, and help preserve life on earth. Which that doesn't just mean the trees and the animals and stuff. It means human beings and people too. Jelly, why is you picking all the cards for me? Here. Janelle got this from the hospital. How beautiful and amazing is this? And she also got this one. Here, Janelle. Stop it. Oh! Okay. So Janelle's helping out with the tarot. We got 2, meditation. I love meditation. I could talk about meditation for hours and hours and hours. Do you see how the light is coming from above her and it's going through her? So her crown chakra is open to spirit, which is why when I said it's the Holy Spirit that is speaking to me right now in like the last few weeks and in life in general. And your life too. It's so important. Then you see it's coming out of her root chakra at the bottom. The light went all the way through. So all of her chakras are balanced and open. And that's what we all need to be doing right now. Every single one of them. You need to be very intuitive and in tune with your intuition. You need to be in tune with your spirit guides. You need to be in tune with your voice and your purpose. You need to be in tune with the things you care about, your heart and your soul. You need to be in tune with your stomach. Fasting could be important right now. You need to be in control and in tune with your gut. Again, fasting could be important. And then you need to be in tune with your root chakra. Do not be out there having sex. And right now is not the time to be having sex unless you are actively trying to create a baby. Do not be out there having sex. You want to be open to spirit, Holy Spirit. Here, Janelle, read this. She looked at me like, what does that word even mean? Read this. She do love books, though. Okay. We have 42, Wheel of Life. I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. That's probably why my throat chakra is hurting. I've been stuttering a lot. Like, I mean, it's blocked maybe, and I need to open it and speak or whatever. But okay, I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. This is giving me summer solstice. What I'm talking about. Oh my God, that's crazy. I'm gonna change the title of this after I'm done, and I'm gonna add summer solstice reading instead of just full moon, because I feel passionate about that. So the summer solstice, if you don't know, is June 21st, the first day of summer. That is when our days change from the shortest days to change from growing longer to growing shorter. So, am I right? Is it growing short, growing from go? Anyway, do your own research. Do your own research. I'm not God. I'm not the end all be all. So do your own research to what I'm talking about. But this card is giving summer solstice. This reading is giving summer solstice. The messages are giving summer solstice. Juneteenth can be important too. And not just because you're black or if you're not black or whatever, but actually June 19th is important. And June 21st. Janelle. Thank you for your help, baby, but I got it, okay? Here. Be careful. I know you sleepy, girl. Here. Play with those. Ooh. Okay, so if you didn't watch my video about the astrology of what's going on in the sky right now, go back and watch that video. So if you're watching this literally around June 9th, you'll know literally what's going on in the sky today and for the next few days. Okay, so I'm changing my mind. I don't just want to know about only the full moon. I want to know about the summer solstice, which technically, if I'm studying the full moon, it all goes hand in hand. But I do want to incorporate the fact that I'm talking about the summer solstice too. Dang, I've been on here for 13 minutes. What was I doing that whole entire time? I feel like the time just went by real fast. Okay, the numbers that I've been seeing, so these angel numbers can mean something to you, are 22, 1155, 1122, 1243, 606. 606 is the most important one, honestly, for me. Clearly 1111 is important too. I've been seeing 1111 a lot lately. Again, y'all, I told y'all this a long time ago. When I be doing these readings, I'm not necessarily reading y'all. I'm reading myself. And if it resonates with y'all and if y'all come across it, y'all on the same wavelength and the same frequency, then cool. Janelle, did you just try to bite me? Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot card came out. Somebody watching, some cards coming out for you. Ooh, that is such a good card. Does this show up backwards to y'all? I think it does. Tragic. Okay, some card I think flipped over, but I'm not sure. I thought I saw one. I could be tripping. I think I'm tripping. Anemone. Ooh, my card came out. The star card came out. That's Aquarius. That's Aquarius for you. Ooh, charisma. Are y'all trying to have a baby? Is somebody out there trying to have a baby? A baby calling you? Janelle, mommy finna have another baby? No. 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 I say that with my full chest. No. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 cards that came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's kind of funny. We got 9 cards that came out for this reading, so it might be a little bit long. We got the 9 of Cups coming out first. Boom, boom, boom with the nebula. Is that the nebula? No, that's just a... Janelle, what's going on, baby? Go back to sleep if you're sleepy. Okay, full moon magic affirmation ritual. I will give y'all some insight into the deck that I have. Don't do too much. Janelle, go. Okay, this ritual is designed for cleansing and clarity and should be performed when the moon is full. As the full moon brings love magic, healing magic, and banishing magic to the intention of the ritual. Start by laying out your major arcana tarot cards face down. We're not doing that right now. But if you got cards at home, you could do this. Yeah, I don't know about all of that, honestly. I don't know about all of that. We gonna scratch that. We scratching that. Okay, we are going to do the spread that is for so-called the next 10 days. But again, time is a man-made humanistic thing. We are not in human mode. We are in spirit mode. We are in spirit mode, y'all. Do y'all hear me? We are in spirit mode. So the first card that came out will be for personality and ego. So the 9 of Cups is fulfillment. Janelle, why are you being destructive? Nine of Cups, gratitude, success, rewards, fulfillment. You are content and are blessed as your wishes come true. There is a sense of deep emotional fulfillment in all that you do as you have achieved or are close to what you had set out to do. Ooh, clock that T. Okay, because I have been working on something in the background. I kind of mentioned it a little bit. I've been working on something in the background. Janelle, I know you didn't eat that paper. Oh, okay. I was finna say, give me my paper back. I've been working on something that was in the background, and I kind of had said earlier about how I feel like the energy is making me, like, need to put it more in the forefront of, like, super assertive, super strong-willed, and super, like, in-your-face kind of thing. So that's interesting. There are good times ahead to share with your family and friends. If you are ahead, if you are euphoric, count your blessings and be gracious and sensitive to those who are less fortunate. This card reveals the stars have answered your prayers and you will be given the opportunity to receive your heart's desire. Keep manifesting and take action while asking the moon to help make it a reality. That's interesting that this one is even talking about the moon and we're doing the full moon reading. Go to sleep then. My freaking throat chakra is hurting so bad. And not even just hurting, but it's like strained. And she is literally making me so overwhelmed. And I hate doing this alone. Especially when I don't feel good and she don't feel good at the same time. I can only imagine when it's time for her to be a teenager and she has her period and I have my period and we just be both on our periods at the same time. Oh, it's going to be wild. Okay, so that has to do with personality and ego. This card sounds more like ego than personality to me, so that's interesting, but beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I like the message of that. So your hard work is paying off, basically. Jelly, you're sleepy. Go to sleep. You was just asleep and you woke up to be a little bit nosy. Look, and she still want to look around being nosy. Oh, I feel like my ears hurting. Oh, that was it. That was great. That was great. Okay, the next card is Mercury, communication and intellect, and we got the Three of Swords, which has to do with some kind of heartbreak. Some kind of heartbreak. Heartbreak could be personal or career-wise or anything. It doesn't just have to be like, oh, he or she broke my heart. I'm so sad about love. It doesn't have to be about that, but more than likely. Could be. All right, Three of Swords. Sadness, betrayal, adultery, heartbreak. Ooh, don't be out there committing adultery. Remember, I just told y'all root chakra said don't have sex. Don't have sex. Don't have sex. Okay? This card is of heartbreak and receiving bad news. You may be feeling depressed or full of sadness as you have been betrayed by someone you trust. You may find vindictive energies are causing you pain. Ooh, clock that tea. Milk. This card signifies the loss of a partner, job, or friendship. You may be feeling lonely and doubting your inner strengths as it pushed you to your limits. Clock that tea, y'all. I've been talking about it about how I feel right now. That's crazy and wild. But you are stronger than you think and you will overcome this grief. So, life must go on. The world must go on. Time goes on. It doesn't matter. Period, you know. The moonlight will shine on your situation and you will be emerge stronger and brighter. Oh my gosh. And this one's talking about the moon too, and we really are talking about the moon. And this is the moon, stars, and the moon and stars deck, but it could have been talking about a star instead of the moon. If you feel what I'm talking about. Janelle, are you thirsty? You want milk for real? If you get on my boob, you better for real eat. I'm not playing around with you. She over here playing. I'm not playing with you, Janelle. Oh, that is so interesting. And I like the way it says the moonlight will shine on your situation because the full moon's coming up. And so that kind of sounds like the first card about your hard work is going to pay off. So the doubt you feel right now is just a feeling, and get over it and manifest better. A better situation. Ouch! No biting. All right, so the third card is for Venus. Venus is about love and attraction. And we got the King of Cups, which is a supportive card. All right. King of Cups, stability, control, honesty, and support. The king is a sensitive but emotionally intuitive, strong male influence. He can represent an idealistic male influence, such as a friend, partner, or family member, as he gives love and support to those who need it. He is wise and charismatic and brings a sense of grounding and a realistic approach to situations. He is a great counselor as he brings to your attention the ability to trust more, open up, and be compassionate and mindful of yourself and those around you. Listen to the guidance being offered to you. Listen to your wisdom and intuition. I think it's really cool that this is talking about someone being charismatic. And remember, I showed y'all the card that said charisma a little bit later. Where are you going, Janelle? All right. Have I been showing y'all the cards? The King of Cups. Y'all don't be talking about my toes, because I know they wiggling. I'd be shaking my leg right now if I didn't have her in my hand and my leg was down. I'd be shaking it profusely because, oh my mother God. All right, so the next card is the Moon, which has to do with emotions and mood. I'm very interested to see what this say, because what I feel is just anxiety, anger, sadness. And then we got the Eight of Cups, introspection. All right. The Eight of Cups, beginnings, courage, reflection, and introspection. This card signifies change. You need to adjust your understanding of how things are now. Let go and walk away. Ooh, got that team. I will walk away, baby. I will. Trust me. A situation or a relationship cannot continue as it is, or it will break or end. Self-discovery will be achieved by walking away, as a new start is coming. Like I said, don't have sex. What this card saying, it said don't have sex. Literally. That's literally what it just said. Don't have sex with them no more. Or at all, if you haven't already. Self-discovery will be achieved by walking away, as a new start is coming. And that new start is probably the card that was just I was just reading when it said a supportive person is on the way. A supportive male figure is on the way. As you shut this door, another will open. You know that the dilemma you are in and trying to resolve is simply delaying the inevitable. So you already know it's not going to work out. So why is you playing? An additional meaning of this card is travel. There is a need for change. New beginnings are coming. Travel. Okay. Dang, so the inevitable of the fact that I know that where I live at right now ain't my end all be all, because they keep on messing up stuff that keep making me think about how much I hate it here. So I need to leave. That's something to think about. I just heard somebody say something about your intuition is a choice that your body already made, or your mind already made, or your spirit already made, or something like that. And that's interesting. All right, the next card is Mars, which has to do with motivation and aggression. Let's see what this has to say, because I got a lot of it that's trying to come out, and somebody better not say nothing crazy to me soon, because I might beat them up. For real. All right, for this card, for Mars, we got the Chariot, which has to do with progress. And I think it's very interesting that this card has two tigers leading the chariot. And tigers, what can tigers do? Eat somebody. They be trying to get a tiger pet and then get ate by the tiger pet. You thought. Progress. This card is number 7. Ooh, and this is a major arcana card. So this has to do with like forefront. This is like main events. The rest of the cards, other than So any of the cards that have a number in front of it, ace, king, knight, queen, or king, oh, did I say that already? Those are minor arcanas. The ones that just say a name, like the star, death, strength, judgment, all of that kind of stuff, that's major arcana. And major arcana means that's like the like super important theme. And then the other stuff, the minor arcana, is like the energy behind the theme. Yeah, legendary. What's up, Josiah YT? Okay. The Chariot. Motivation, self-discipline, accomplishment, travel, energy, and movement. The Chariot is being driven by a strong-willed woman who channels the universal energy and is full of motivation. That's me, period. That's you. Being pulled by two tigers, she has just left Earth and is on a journey into the universe. She signifies travel, movement, and readjustment. Adorned with glistening citrine stars and moons, her chariot is promoting success. So to me, her chariot is promoting success. Sounds like what I was talking about having a purpose. Was that this video or was it my last video? I think it was my last video when I was telling y'all about what the astrology is for today and for the next few, like the energy for the next few days or whatever. It's giving, you are stepping into your purpose. You need to like not be dormant right now. You're in game mode. You're in supportive game mode, and you need to become main character game mode. So you gotta like embrace your main character energy. Be a Leo. The constellation of Cancer shines to the left and symbolizes positive emotion. Positive emotion. I feel like I want to be somebody else. Is that positive emotion? Progress. The Chariot card often appears when you feel pulled in two directions and tells you to make a decision about which path you want to follow. This card represents a lot of mental energy, which can now be used in action. Okay. Aggression. Okay. Opportunities arise for personal marks of success or financial gain. Commit to your goal or destination as it will be rewarding. Your energies are being spent wisely, even if the results aren't what you had hoped for initially. As a valuable lesson was needed for growth, you can overcome any obstacle and succeed. And then the affirmation is, I look at my future and I believe in what I desire. I look at my future and I believe in what I desire. So what I desire is a part of my future because it will happen. It's meant to happen. I will make it happen, basically. Yeah. All right. And so the sixth card is Jupiter. Jupiter is going to talk about your abundance and good fortune. You have a lot to be grateful for. A pocket of sunshine. If you haven't watched my reading about pocket of sunshines, go and do that. Because that has to do with the summer solstice too. It's a series of readings. Naturally, not on purpose. All right, so we got the Nine of Pentacles for the Jupiter, abundance, and good fortune. These cards will go really well with what it's saying it means anyway. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles overall energy is comfort. Of course you will be comfortable if you had 9 out of the 10 pentacles to begin with. You had everything you need. Taurus energy. All right, the Nine of Pentacles. Gratitude, self-sufficiency, wealth, comfort. Literally, didn't I show y'all that the wealth card came out too? Already? I haven't got to that, but I literally just told y'all that. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Comfort. In an abundance of your own, you showcase your abilities and focus on self-love. Wealth flourishes as you have the confidence needed to break out of the box and bring inspiration to your career and creative projects. You need to enjoy what you have built around you and embrace your newfound radical independence. If you are in a relationship, you may need to step away to reach this sense of fulfillment. Amen. I literally, didn't I tell y'all? Did I just tell y'all don't be having sex with them no more? Period. Because it's over with. Gone. The inevitable. You already knew it wasn't going to work out. Stop being goofy. You are within luxury. Enjoy this moment and make memories. And don't forget that it's saying with yourself. With yourself, not them. Your loved ones, your family and loved ones and friends who truly are not the ones that you think will eventually not become your family and friends one day because you're going to cut them off. Be bold. Cut them off today. You can do it silently or you can do it boldly and aggressively. It's up to you. All right, so the 7th card is Saturn, which has to do with ambitions and responsibility. And for that, we have Charisma. Charisma's little responsible self, the Queen of Wands. I love you, Janelle. I love you, Janelle. All right, let's see what Charisma, Queen of Wands, is talking about. Luck, passion, leader. Let me see. Hold on. We talking about ambition and responsibility. All right. Okay, charisma, luck, passion, and leader. The queen is a hub of feminine passion as she is warm and sensual. Ooh, that sounds interesting. That's giving Virgo energy. She holds great wisdom and power, bringing fun and laughter wherever she goes. She is a social butterfly who attracts the attention of everyone she meets with her charisma. Clock it. She brings luck to situations as she commits unconditionally and asks you to do the same. This card represents a feminine influence or self-expression. Let your intuition lead you to like-minded souls. Okay, so the door that you're closing is of people and things that no longer serve you. And then when you do that, you will open the doors to all of the abundance and things that you deserve. If you feel like you deserve something, but you haven't been getting it, you might be around people who don't deserve the thing that you want and actually deserve. So if you're around people who don't deserve the type of abundance that you want or that you feel like you need and should be getting soon, cut those people off, because that's the only thing holding you back. That's the only thing blocking your blessings. I'm going to clock that T for myself. Dang. All right, the 8th card is Uranus, which has to do with freedom and change. And guess who came out at that one? The Star card. This is Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius. And the Star card is inspiration. And the Star card is Major Arcana, so this is in the forefront. This is like a very big thing. Invigorating, rejuvenation, wishes, spirituality, ability, and dreams. A woman looks down into a vortex of a black hole, which reflects the Milky Way above her head that is giving her inspiration. As above, so below. She collects energy from the black hole in her vessel and pours it back in. Hold on. She collects energy from the black hole in her vessel and pours it back in. Okay, she got it, and then she poured it back in. Interesting. A cycle of universal energy. The constellation of Aquarius is in the sky. It is linked to the ability and determination. It's linked to ability and determination. A shower of shooting stars fill the sky. Hold on. A shower of shooting stars fill the night sky, signifying growth, spiritual growth, and the willingness of the cosmos to grant wishes of fulfillment. Inspiration. The star card is a yes card to questions asked. Reflect on your dreams. The card indicates wishes coming true through the cosmic communication between you and the stars. What have you been dreaming about lately? Damn, I don't know that. What have you been dreaming about lately? What have I been dreaming about lately? I had a dream that Janelle was walking, and my cousin was there. I had a dream that I got into a fight with somebody. I had a dream that I got into a fight with somebody. Actually, I'm a beat they mother. Anyway. Okay. It also asks you to look deeply into your self-care routine, as it can bring healing and rejuvenation. What was we just talking about? The self-care and not the other people. It's about yourself. It's about you, your crown chakra, all the way to your root chakra. Josiah YT, you thought that was funny that I'm going to beat somebody up? Period. Okay. The card encourages you to listen to your intuition as you travel the journey of love of self and love of spirit. Oh my gosh, that just gave me the idea of watching The Craft. Go watch The Craft if you can. I think it's on Tubi. Tubi's free. The old one is. I don't know about the new one. Actually, I might watch the new one over, actually, now that I think about it. But it wasn't what I expected. Be creative in everything that you do and follow your heart to help gain inspiration. It's in you, not on you, period. Let your intuition guide you toward a path of healing and creativity. And tell yourself, I am ready to realize my potential. I am ready to realize my potential. I am ready to be the main character of my life and to show up as a main character in the book of life. All right, the 9th card, Neptune, reality and discovery. What are you about to discover in reality right now? Like, what's the unexpected change that's about to happen with this full moon and the summer solstice that you probably didn't see coming? You feel energy, but what's going to actually happen is going to come from somewhere where you're like, whoa, I did not expect that. That's not where I thought this was going. For that, we got the 10 of Pentacles. So we did reach the 10. So that's amazing. So we are gaining something monetary. Because we were just at 9 of Pentacles and now we're at 10 of Pentacles. So clock that. And this is the wealth card. Like I told y'all already, the wealth card. All right, 10 of Pentacles. Support, family, love, and wealth. Reality and discovery. Support, love, family, and wealth. Okay. Perfection and balance surround you thanks to stable finances. Ooh, claim that. Claim that. Let me repeat that. Perfection and balance surround you thanks to stable finances. There may also be a large amount of income coming your way through grand gestures, such as gifts. Opportunities to grow your assets will present themselves. This positive card also brings luck to relationships, which take the next step toward marriage, starting a family, or buying a home. The new person. Remember, y'all not having sex with the other person. They is a no. It's the new person that's coming in when you let them go. The one that is the King of Cups to support them. Don't get that private part. Don't get that root chakra to somebody who don't deserve it and not going to cherish it and not going to heal it. It's going to damage it more and close it off more. And this card sees two families uniting. Dang, somebody really out there trying to have a baby. You going to give up that cootie cat when you don't supposed to, and you go get pregnant, and you going to be stressed out afterwards because he ain't going to do all the things that he need to do for you. Somebody, but also somebody else who lets the first person go that we talking about not having sex with. When y'all meet the other person, y'all meant to have kids with them. and it's going to be grand and amazing and balanced and perfect. It can also indicate planning for retirement or achieving a retirement dream. And you don't have to be old to retire. You just got to get that guap real fast. Money flows thanks to love and family support. It is precious time. That is why it's very important to pick who you lay down with. So importantly, because especially if you come from a family who don't support you and who could never give you all the things that you need and deserve, even to help you build amazing the life you need for like comfortability, why would you choose somebody to lay down with who don't bring you the comfort that you crave? And then you gonna get pregnant, or you gonna get somebody a baby and y'all not gonna be able to properly take care of the kid together? Don't do that to yourself. I'm putting you on game. That's good. That's good. That's awesome. Okay, so I misspoke when I was starting this, and I need one more card because this was the last card that I pulled, actually. Janelle, I think, pulled a card for me anyway. All right, the next one is Pluto, which has to do with power and control, and I'm going to shuffle that so we can get the energy of it. Pluto, power and control. What kind of power and control? Am I in control? Power and control? Okay, 2 cards came out for that, and I'm going to take both of them because they came out together, seemingly intentionally. So Pluto, what came out? Big Pluto, like what the? Slide down somewhere. You know we deep it. We deep it. Ho. Oh, I cussed. I was trying not to cuss. What's that song called? Wham Whammy. I like Lizzo part. I like Lizzo verse that she made. It was really good. He want me back, her he a duck, can't get no coochie out the queen. Put some Lulu on his butt. Lulu living. That's the lyric. That's the lyric. Okay, like I said, don't give up that kitty cat. Don't give up that ding-a-ling if you rocking like that for real. If she don't deserve you for real. Don't be out there having sex with anybody. What does that say about you if you have sex with just anybody? If you have sex with people that's just like, they ain't nobody. They literally like, they ain't nothing. Like, they should be something. I'm not saying they can't be something, but they ain't nothing right now. Don't fall in love with potential. You will literally screw yourself out of divine love and divine protection and divine guidance and divine well-being when you fall for somebody's potential. Potential is fake until it becomes real. So if it ain't real yet, it's fake. That's not them. All right, we got Judgment and Page of Wands that came out for Pluto for what we're talking about. And that has to do with action and invention. So an action and an invention, which is very interesting. So we're going to read both of these. Judgment is, okay, I get why 2 came out. Judgment is a major arcana card. So that's like I said, very in the forefront. And then the Page of Wands is like the background. So this is the energy behind. All right. Judgment. Action, forgiveness, truth, second chances, no. Realization, mindfulness, and disapproval. Disapproval. An angel is peering out from behind the waning gibbous moon, as a spiritual awakening is needed now. Holding a shooting star within her hand, she blows the transformational star energy toward the 3 people full of guilt who stand on Neptune. 3 people full of guilt? Remember when the heartbreak card came out? It was the Three of Swords. Dang. That's why you need to let them go. The planet of reality and discovery. Oh, hold on. Reality and discovery. Reality and discovery. We was just which one was that? Reality and discovery. Reality and discovery. Reality and discovery. Neptune. Oh, that was just the last card. Neptune. When we was talking about the Ten of Pentacles. Hold on. Those go together. So for your Ten of Pentacles, you gotta let these people go. And something that you gonna find out unexpectedly in this time frame. That's the reason why you're gonna have to let them go, or why you will end up letting them go, because something gonna happen and be revealed to you, or is already intuitively revealed to you, and you're gonna have to let them go. And as soon as you let them go, it's gonna unblock the blessing of whatever is coming in for you, because they don't supposed to be able to actually like be a part of it. They don't supposed to they supposed to watch it. You know the saying, God prepares a table in front of your enemies, or something like that. All right. They hold their hands high to receive the star's energy through the palms, as this is needed for them to forgive themselves and block blame from others. Forgive themselves and block blame from others. Action. The Judgment card asks you to make a decision and find absolute solution. Your intuition will guide you through this. You have spent a lot of time thinking about your situation, and now's the time to act. Forgive yourself and others for events in the past and speak your truth. Okay, so this is saying forgiveness is important for yourself. You don't forgive people for them. You forgive them for you. You forgive them so that you're not holding this big old weight of hatred in your heart, because hatred and negative thinking and negative feelings only affect your health and your well-being. So you're going to forgive whatever betrayal someone has done to you. And you're not going to forgive it to forget about it and to bring them in your life and act like it never happened. You're going to let them go and heal from it and move on, so that you can focus on life that's in front of you, of the life that's in front of you. Look back. Oh, I know. A breakthrough is needed in action and in thought. Focus and remove any emotion so you can see clearly and freely. Okay, that's basically what I just said. So getting rid of the emotions to think clearly. So if you have hate in your heart, you're not seeing clearly. Or disappointment or grief or heartbreak, sadness. All right. Look back with kindness, review the past, reflect on your actions, then make your decision. Try once more or let it go. And what did I already tell you the answer was? Let it go. I have healed myself from the past and asked the stars to guide me. That's the affirmation. All right, so the energy behind that, to get more clarity on what this card is really talking about, which I kind of think I already said it, but we're going to keep going. The Page of Wands, which has to do with invention. The Page of Wands, courage, discovery, innocence, and invention. The page is a free-spirited inventor, unafraid to step out of their comfort zone to start a new chapter within their lives. Yeah. This is the energy of, if God got me, what should I be afraid of? If God is for me, who could be against me? This is energy of Romans 8:18. Clock that one too. Paraphrasing. The struggles you're going through right now cannot compare to the glory that God has set for your future. With a fresh outlook on opportunities and creative endeavors, they approach the future with enthusiasm. This might be the start of a new project or relationship which is full of positive energy and excitement, as a time of discovery is on the horizon. You could be traveling soon. Be flexible and enthusiastic as new opportunities present themselves. Wow. That's very eye-opening. So this was like really straightforward. It was really straightforward. There's blessings coming in. There's people that you got to let go. There's action needed to be taken on your behalf, for your behalf, and on your behalf, clearly. Yeah. Does anybody have any questions? If you on here on the live. Now, if you watching back, then I'm sorry about the fact that I can't answer your question right now. Even though I guess you could just comment it anyway, and then when I see it, I can possibly help you out. Yeah. Don't forget about this obviously Pisces coded card. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. All right, now I gotta listen to that song. We be with, oh, he want me back her here. Duck can't get no G out the queen. Put some Lulu on this butt. Lululemon. All right. Let me see if I need to tell y'all anything that was on here. I don't know. Anyway, listen to your body. If your body's hurting in any kind of way, one of the chakras is probably right there, and you need to heal it. Look at this card. Cute. Anyway, so again, your chakras. Your crown chakra is this. So if this is hurting or this feels tingly or weird, that's your crown chakra. Do some research. That's how the Holy Spirit this needs to be open for the Holy Spirit to even penetrate to you. If right here is hurting, and like right here is hurting, in your nose, and this T-zone, that's your third eye chakra. That's probably like the main one that people talk about nowadays. This has to do with your intuition. This has to do with waking up, lifting the veil, which this is where the veil is at though. And then this is your throat chakra. So if your throat is hurting, your thyroid's acting up, or anything like that, which this is where I'm at right now. This is your throat chakra. So your throat chakra has something going on. Do some research. Your heart chakra. If your chest hurting, if all right here is hurting, something in this area, that's your heart chakra. And then if your stomach's hurting, you can't really see because Janelle's on me, but if your stomach's hurting up here, underneath your boobs, underneath your chest area, right there is hurting, that's your heart chakra. Again, do some research. That one's kind of self-explanatory, kind of like your throat chakra. This is like speaking. Your heart is like feeling. Well, all of them is feeling, honestly, so never mind. Like I said, do your own research. And then if your gut is hurting, like around your belly button area, that is your sacral chakra. Did I say that the stomach one was the solar plex? Because now I don't remember saying that. But did I say that? So stomach, this is solar plex down here where I'm talking about, underneath your boobs. And then your gut is your sacral chakra. And then if your private parts are hurting, or possibly your hips if it's like lower down than up instead of upper. And like your uterus area is hurting, that's your root chakra. Do some research. I don't know. I think I might. Do I have videos on chakras? I might make some videos about the chakras so that y'all can have some research. Not today though, because my head hurting. So I think I'm about to take a nap with my baby. Or I probably need to eat. Actually, no. I think I'm a fast because I'm not even hungry all the way. So I'm a fast so I can be ready for whatever is really going on, the unexpected change that's about to happen. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Josiah underscore YT. Thank you for being here and thank you for interacting and commenting. I hope you have a very blessed day. And anybody who's watching, I hope you have an amazing day too. Stay safe. Choose the right thing. Be of love and light to the world. But also don't let nobody play with you. So if you need to beat somebody up, do it. Just do it.